What's going on, baseball fans? How you doing? So we have some breaking news. The Rays have traded Willy Adames to the Milwaukee Brewers. Let's go talk about it. Okay, so here we go. Jeff Passan has the tweet. Right-hander Trevor Richards is going along with shortstop Willy Adames to the Brewers in exchange for relievers Drew Rasmussen and J.P. Fierson. Right off the bat, this looks like a very lopsided trade, and baseballtradevalues.com backs it up. They use the algorithms very similar to what Major League Baseball organizations use with their trades and how they value their players. They have over a 95% accuracy rate, and as you can see here, this is very lopsided. The Brewers are getting a heck of a deal here. The Rays getting a couple of arms from the Brewers bullpen. And then for the Brewers, they're getting, a very good young shortstop in a Willy Adames, and they're getting a starting pitcher as well in Richards. If we take a look, this is very interesting in a lot of ways. So let's kind of break this down. Let's take a look at the main piece here, Willy Adames. He is having a down year, only hitting 197 so far, the 5 homers, only a 625 OPS, but he's only 25 years old. I mean, if we just go back to 2019, this guy had a really good season, 20 home runs, 52 RBIs. I mean, he hit 254 that year, a decent OPS of 735. Last year, over the 54 games, had an 813 OPS, to 8 homers, to 23 RBIs. I mean, Willy Adames, to me, I think he's one of the better young shortstops in the game. He's having a bit of a down year, but it's very interesting that for the Brewers, they are getting a starting shortstop here, and it's no surprise. It's funny how they traded away Orlando Arcia to give Luis Urias the starting job, but he has just not been able to produce this year, similar to Willy Adames, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do with the Luis Urias. Just not the greatest numbers here. He has the 4 home runs, 18 RBIs. He does have over a 600 OPS as well. I mean, him and Willy Adames having some pretty similar seasons, if you ask me. So, but the fact that, you're getting a guy like a Willy Adames, this is a guy that could be, he's only 25 years old, like I said. There's a lot of potential in a Willy Adames. To me, I'd rather have a Willy Adames than a Luis Urias. But this is also very interesting in one more aspect. The fact that the Rays are unloading a Willy Adames, this now opens the door for a Wander Franco. And Jeff Passan actually tweeted this out earlier. Door is open for Wander Franco. Could also go with a Taylor Walls or a Vidal Brujan. They have a lot of infielders at the minor league level, but Wander Franco mainly, the number 1 prospect in all of Major League Baseball. Does this open the door for a Wander Franco? If we actually go pull up some stats real quick for Wander Franco, let's go take a look at how he's doing so far in the minor leagues. He had a grand slam just recently, but so far this year he's hitting 283, has a 333 on base, a 533 slugging, so an 867 OPS overall. He's got 3 home runs, 10 RBIs. He has a stolen base in there as well. I mean, the sky is the limit for a Wander Franco. So this trade really opens the door for the number 1 prospect in all of baseball. So it's going to be interesting to see what the Rays end up doing here. But again, if we're just looking at this trade, Tampa Bay, it's a very intelligent organization. They just seem to make all the right moves, especially when it comes to prospects. They've won trades before. The Tyler Glasnow one, the Austin Meadows trade. That is one big example. They really do hit a lot when it comes to trades, but this one is a bit of a head scratcher. Very interesting to see how this pans out. Good for the Brewers. You're getting a young shortstop in a Willy Adames with a lot of potential. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with the Luis Urias, but let me know what you think down below in the comments. What do you think of this trade? Do you think we're going to see Wander Franco sooner rather than later? Let me know in the comments, but that's all I got for right now, and I'll talk to you next time.